Accepting the award is Chief Executive Officer, U.S. Bank, Richard Davis. Thank you so much, and on behalf of 62,000 employees, you honor us with this award. In the opening scene of the King's Speech, the recent movie that was just released a couple of months ago, the adult son of the King of England is at the last minute requested to give a speech to a large number of Britons who have gathered in a large polo match. As the opening scene begins, there's a certain tension in the room. He's asked to walk through the back areas of the stadium. He walks up to a microphone. The microphone is right before him. The microphone flashes 4 red lights, steady red, and he's to speak. And he can't. He literally is speechless. And we come to find throughout the movie this true story about a king, a future king, who couldn't find his voice. As the movie proceeds, you find out that he welcomes his amazing wife to help him deal with this consequence. He brings in a commoner of all people to help teach him and coach him. And in the final scene of the show, with another great amount of suspense created, he's now the King of England, and Britain's on the eve of war. And now he needs to speak to his people and give them confidence and certainty and a belief in him and in their country. And this time, as he approaches the microphone, he passes through a very large room full of international reporters, each of whom looks at him and watches him walk through the room with a certain level of concern and hope, willing that he will find his voice at this most important time. He moves through the room into a private room. The door closes. His coach is there with him. They open the window for a little bit of air. He gathers his thoughts. He stands before the microphone. 4 blinks of a red light. Steady red. Speak. Now, they never really told you what he said. It wasn't what he said that mattered. It's that he had something to say. It's the way he said it. It's that he found his voice. Today, you honor all of these great companies, and you certainly honor U.S. Bank with this award. We're humbled by it, we're excited by it, and we thank you for it. And while we'll celebrate that, we will dedicate it back to all of you. This room is full of United Way leaders. You and the agency executives for whom I found my biggest passion during our campaign last year. You operate from here, not from here. While we all go to work every day, those of us you saw here today and all those that we represent, we go to work to do our job. And while we pass you on the street, in the hallway, or in Minneapolis in the skywalk, you're headed to change the world, one person at a time. You are devoted. Your passion in life is to make this a better place. We chose Dare to Dream because during a recession, it seems that most ever likely people's dreams will be lost. Maybe deferred, but maybe lost. And we thought that would be improper. We thought that everyone has a dream, everyone deserves to succeed, and their dreams need not be lost. And they need not lose their ability to dare to dream. And because of you, we have a place to go, to give, to work. Because of you, there is a voice for the people in America that don't have the same benefits, do not have the opportunity to speak for themselves. And because of you, the United Way leadership speech, there is a place to rally. And because of you, the world will change. So I stand before you in this amazing gathering, looking back at the most thoughtful, willing, and passionate people I will ever stand before. And while you're here for your conference, you are here also to be very proud of yourselves. And on behalf of all the corporations and private companies that support the United Way, it's because we do, because of you. And let it not be lost here today that we celebrate all of this because of your leadership. And so in closing, when you go back to your home, when you get to your office on Monday, I'm sorry to say there will not be throngs of international reporters waiting for you to come from the parking garage to your office. Your staff won't stand there and wait for your very first moment and your very first comment. Although actually they might actually well be interested in what you learned here. And there won't be exactly a microphone, but there will be 4 bright red lights. Steady red. Speak. Lead. Dare to dream. Live united. And honestly, thank you for changing the world. It's companies like mine that want to be behind you for the rest of our lives. Thank you for all that you've done, and thank you for this honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and Chief Executive Officer, United Way of Delaware, Michelle Taylor.